Yes. Hi. Did you think I wasn't going to post another call-out video this year? Well, you're clearly wrong. When I thought this year can't get any worse, it truly does, and I'm just scratching the surface. Today we're dealing with a person who's abused their powers a little too much and had gone under the radar for going silent for a while and resurfacing soon after. Before we even begin, I'm sure you noticed how my videos have vanished from my channel. Well, that's clearly because this person has a way to abuse the copyright system here in YouTube. I won't say how, but you'll notice why my setup has gone from simple to complex in under a week. I'll also put a disclaimer here on screen just in case, since I'm not willing to get this channel be sent to the shadow realms. Now let's discuss who we're dealing with. Imiko-san, or better known as Ivy, a channel with 40k subscribers, is a gacha and art YouTuber who's caught my attention for this subject. Okay, so what did she do? I've been handed a document of her getting involved in many controversies, mainly for what I was told about the copyright system abuse of power on Discord, and a lot more to dissect here. Starting off with the Discord controversies, the highlight of the issue is Ivy humiliating a person in their server using a bot programmed by themselves to say racial slurs targeted towards the individual in question. This doesn't surprise me, knowing this community had dealt with racists before, and here we are dealing with one again. To what was given to me, this was a part of her plan to keep on degrading this poor victim due to just being a person of color. What I found interesting is the said victim saying that she bans anyone who tries to shed light on her bad behavior and proceeds to clear any chances of evidences being dug up through DMs. On top of that, she has also defended a toxic person and dismissing any harmful words as jokes. Which do I have to explain why these aren't jokes? Well, I'll get to that in a bit. She continues to stir drama without any thought of the consequences whatsoever. What I also find childish is that she kicked 2 people out of her server for just quote kissing in chat, which I don't need to explain since they said it was a joke, and can see that it is, because I am also the type of person to jokingly do that to my friends online. When questioned about this, she lashes out in hostility and kicks members who asked about it out of her server. Just as someone who managed to step up and confront to her, it was said that Ivy had exaggerated an issue very minor into something completely out of proportion and making it into a bigger issue than it already was. How am I even surprised at any of these? This community is already going down because of these people, and God, I wish they're just able to admit fault. I'm putting a warning on screen now. If you're sensitive to the following topic, there will be a timestamp to skip if you don't want to listen and see through the next part. If you're willing to see, please stay and watch. Ivy openly encourages SH and telling people it's okay to do the act, which I won't elaborate further on why SH is a very bad thing. This not only makes anyone uncomfortable, but victims who are tirelessly fighting against depression and have done SH are being mocked and demeaned because of this. Members in her server immediately reacted by confronting to her about what she said about this, which I will guess that some of them either called her out through a video or in the server. For that, she abused YouTube's faulty copyright system to silence people and ruin their hard work. For anyone who doesn't know, copyright strikes are usually issued by creators who deems the content used by the other is either taken and being profited off of or stolen without permission. 3 strikes would get your channel terminated from YouTube. You can appeal to it by sending a counterclaim. However, it risks doxing yourself, especially if the information falls into bad hands. This is at least one of the reasons why this person deserves to be called out. The abuse of YouTube copyright is unfair and malicious, so if this video gets taken down, you know who to blame. Not just Ivy, since she's also associated with people who abused the system too, so I'm playing this as safe as possible. She has also harshly roasted one of FlowsMod's artwork, who was only seeking for advice, instead met with Ivy's unwanted criticism. For an artist, I genuinely thought we knew not to give unwanted criticism to starting artist. I guess she doesn't know that because she isn't an artist herself. The other lesser-known issues worth mentioning is when she kicked 2 people over debating on fictional characters. I mean, hell, I do this with my friends and we come into agreements in the end. If you don't like something about it, just ignore them or politely tell them to take it to DMs. Another lesser-known issue is she removed someone in her own server over a fake collab that had no connection to her whatsoever, accusing someone of talking behind her back without any proof and explaining with baseless claims, further proving she's not remorseful with what she did and showing she does not deserve a platform to speak on. Overall, if she does not want to deal with more of this and move on, then all she should do is take accountability and apologize for her actions, which I doubt will ever happen unless this gains traction and people spread awareness of her. So if this video gets destroyed, you know who to suspect. I'll have everything else but this video private until it's safe. And Emiko, if you even try to abuse the copyright on me, just know I will get it back without reinstating and giving you the satisfaction of making people lose their hard work over petty things and the truth.